Assalamu alaikum friends, my name is Bilal Khan and today is my 60th and the final video of this DevOps series. Alright, so in this video I am going to talk about the Helm commands. So this is going to be of the practical video of the Helm, but in previous video I have shown you the theoretical part of the Helm, that what is Helm and why it is used. Alright, so let's talk about the commands and then I will go to the installation process and I will show you the step-by-step process through which you can install the Helm and use it. Alright, so let's take a look at these commands. So first of all, this is the Helm repo. It will interact with charts or YAML files repositories that you can download according to your need. Alright, so you will basically interact with the charts or the YAML files through that you can download it according to your need. The second one is the Helm repo list. So basically it will show you the list of repositories that are connected with Helm. Alright, and the Helm repo add, it will basically add the repository to the Helm. So you will give the repository name here and the repository URL. So it will basically add the repository to the Helm. After that, Helm repo remove and then the repository name. So it will remove the repository from the Helm. Alright. Now the next command is the Helm search repo. So it will basically search the charts that you will give here. Alright. So you will mention the chart name here and it will search the chart for you. Alright. Using Helm search repo. After that, Helm show values or charts or readme or all. Alright. And then the chart name. So basically it will show you the information of a chart before installation. So this is the point that you need to keep in mind, that whatever value you will give, like the values or the charts or the readme or all the data that you want to get the information of it, it will basically show you before the installation. That before installation, once it is shown to you, then you can choose whether you want to install it or not. Alright. So whether you either you can install the values or show the values, or show the chart or the readme data or all the data of the chart that you will mention here. Alright, so you will mention the chart name here and you can mention any one of these parameters and it will show you the information of that parameter. Alright, after that, Helm install, and Helm install release name and the chart name. So basically it will install a package for you. Alright, so you will mention the chart name here, and according to the chart name, a release will be installed in your system. Alright, so the release name could be different. You can name it according to your need, but the chart name is fixed. So you will give the chart name and the release name will be given to you, from your side according to your need, and it will be installed for you. And I will show you that how you can install this release, and inside this release there will be multiple ports, services, deployments, etc. All the things that I am going to show you later on in this video. Alright. Now the next option is the Helm install, but here is some changes in it. Alright, Helm install, the release name and then the chart name, and then here is another parameter that is added, that is wait and the timeout, 10 seconds. So basically it will wait for 10 seconds and then show you the result of the installation. Alright, so you can mention it whether you want to show the result after 10 seconds or 15 or 20 or 30 seconds. It will be dependent on your need, but it will also install it after some time according to your need. If you want to mention the time like 10 seconds, 20, 30, anytime. Alright. After that, the next option is the Helm create chart name. So it will create a new chart with a given name that you will mention here. Alright. So now let's take a look at the installation process. Alright, but before installing the Helm, you need to keep this in mind that the Helm should be installed after the Minikube is installed in your local machine or in the AWS server, Azure server or any other remote server. Alright, so in the previous videos I have shown you, if you take a look at my 23rd video, because I have also mentioned it here, that how you can install the Minikube in your local machine. So if I take a look at the preview of the 23rd video, you will see that all these commands I have written here, and these commands will be used to install the Minikube in your local machine. Alright, and all the errors that you will face and all the solutions that I have provided here will be shown to you, that how you can install the Minikube on your local machine. But here on the 60th video, I am going to install the Minikube on my remote server, not in the local machine. So these are the steps that you need to follow for your local machine and for the remote server that I have written here. So that's basically the same. All the commands related to Minikube are the same, but the steps that will be increased will be according to the AWS or the Azure or any other remote server that you want to connect with your local machine. So these are some of the extra steps that you need to follow in order to connect the remote server with your local machine. Alright, so I will show you. First of all, what you need to do is to, before installing Helm, you need to first of all install the Kubernetes, first of all install the Minikube either in your local machine or in the remote server, alright? So it is saying that you need to install the Minikube either in your local machine or in the remote server. So I'm using the remote server to install the Minikube there, alright? The commands for installing the Minikube will increase when you install it on the AWS server, alright? So as I have told you that the command for the remote server or any other web server will be increased because you need some kind of commands that will be able to connect the AWS server with the terminal or the local machine, alright? So it will show you, I will show you all the commands, but you need to keep this in mind that the Minikube commands and the AWS server commands will both be shown here, both are shown here, and that's why the commands are increased here. So don't worry about it, I will show you the step-by-step process, alright? So first open the AWS management console and then create the T2 medium instance, alright? So in the previous video I have shown you that the T2 micro instance, but in this video I am going to work on the T2 medium instance, alright? So let's take a look at this Chrome browser. Let's refresh this, and now you can see that this is my Amazon Web Services Management Console, and I have recently visited this page. So these pages, I will click on this EC2. If you want to click this EC2, you can find it from the services. Go to the compute, alright, and here you will find the EC2. But I have already visited it, so I will just click on this. Alright, as you can see that it has loaded another page, and now it is showing me that no instance is present here because I have deleted all of them. Alright, so as you can see that no instance is present here. After that, what you need to do, click on the launch instance button, give the tag name Minikube, and select an Ubuntu image 18.04. So these are the things that I am going to show you. Click on this launch instance, and after that what you need to do is to write Minikube. Alright, and this is the tag name or the instance name that I have given here, and after that instead of keeping this AWS Linux by default, I want to select the Ubuntu Linux that I am going to show you. So I will click on this browse more AMIs. So I will click on this and scroll down, and here are some of the Ubuntu images. As you can see, if I scroll up, Microsoft Ubuntu, here is Ubuntu 20.404. I will leave it, and this is the Ubuntu 20.04. I will also leave it. Let's take a look at these. These are not related to my this video project. Alright, this is the thing that I want to select it. Alright, as you can see 18.04 LTS. So this is free trial eligible, so I will select this one. Alright, for x86. Alright, so now this is selected. Alright, after that what you need to do is to change the instance type from here. Alright, so let's click on this, and now you can see that this is the T2 micro is by default selected, but for this video the T2 micro will not work because the Minikube require a separate CPU. Alright, so that's why I will click on this T2 medium. Alright, and provide you 2 CPUs, 4 GB memory, and these are the prices of Linux and Windows, and these are less than $1, so you don't need to worry about it per hour. Alright, so let's click on this. I will just create it and for 1 hour, and then I will delete it, so no worry about it. Alright, so after that what you need to do is to create a login key pair. Alright, so let's click on this, create new key pair, and now let's write Minikube. Alright, Minikube. Alright, this is the key pair that I have created, and now I'll click on this create key pair. After that, as you can see that Minikube is installed, Minikube key pair, and once it is installed, click on this, scroll down and go to the network setting and click on this HTTPS. After that, scroll up and click on this edit button. Let's close this. And now what you need to do is to change the name of the security group, that is Minikube -SG. Alright, copy the same name and remove this and paste it here. After that, leave the SSH as it is, and now move to the type as HTTPS. So I will allow all the traffic click on this. And now, as you can see that source type is anywhere. You can choose custom or my API, but I will leave as it is for the testing purpose. Although it has given me a second error also, but I will ignore this for the testing purpose. That's why I'm using it. Alright, so there are some things that I have changed, and these things were not related to the previous video because I didn't discuss these things, that how you can create your select your own image, or how you can change the instance tab. So these are the things that I have changed in this video. Alright, choose the T2 medium instance type. That is not free but required. It won't charge you that much. Alright, so I have told you that it is per hour charging you less than $1, so you don't need to worry about it. I will make this in a video and then I will delete that instance. Alright, leave the details as it is, the number of instances. Create a security group and give it a name Minikube-SG that I have given it, and allow all the traffic. Alright, after that what you need to do is to create a key pair and download it to use further and launch the instance. Alright, so what you need to do is to launch the instance because these details are completed. Alright, number of instances is 1, so let's launch the instance. Alright, so it has given me an error that the Minikube-SG already exists. So what I need to do is to go to the edit instance and change the name of the security group. So Minikube, let's take a look at this Minikube-SG instead of Minikube. And Minikube-SG, I will write the Minikube. Now let's launch the instance. Alright, so now it is succeeded. All the things are succeeded. So let's click on this view all instances. Because for practicing purpose, I had already created my instances previously and then I deleted them. But that's why it was giving me an error. So if I refresh this, you will see that it is still showing me the pending message. So it will take me some time, so don't worry about this. Let's click on the security and the networking. Maybe there is something that that may not be may not be perfect. Alright, so it is working fine. Let's take a look at this, whether it will work or not. So what I will do is I will copy this public IP address and then I will use them. Alright, use it. So what I will do is, first of all, go to the directory where the key is present and use into the machine by writing this command. Alright, so once the instance is launched and running, click on it and copy the public IP address of it. Alright, so first of all I will copy this command and open the terminal. After opening it, I will paste the command here, and after that let's copy the public IP address of this Minikube instance that I have created. Alright, so let's remove this. And now what you need to keep this in mind, that in the previous video I gave the username EC2-user, but in this video I am giving the Ubuntu user. Alright, so this is the difference that you need to keep this in mind. But before running this command, first of all I will copy this because I am not present in the downloads directory, so I will move to the downloads because the key is present there. Alright, so after that let's paste the command. And now what you need to do is to keep this in mind. Alright, so Ubuntu is used for this Ubuntu image that I have written here, but if you are using the Amazon Linux image, then for that purpose you will use the EC2-user, and I will give the link of the file that will show you that how you can name according to your operating system, how you can name the username. Alright, so let's give the file name that will be, let's say the file name is minikube.pem. Alright, so whether I'm right or wrong, so this is a name of the file. Alright, so let's press enter on this, and now it will ask me for the permission. I will give the yes, and now you can see that it has given me an error that the permission is denied. So what I will do, I will go to this. If you type EC2-user as we have used before, then it will give you this error. Alright, permission denied. So basically go to this website, because I faced this problem previously while I was practicing. So that's the solution for you, that you can visit this website, and as you can see, if you scroll down, sorry, I scroll down, this is the point. As you can see, for CentOS it will be CentOS or EC2. For Debian, it will be admin. For Fedora, it will be this one, EC2 user, or for Ubuntu, as you can see, for Ubuntu, it is going to be Ubuntu. For Oracle, it is going to be EC2 user, or for Bitnami API, this will be Bitnami. And these are the names that are user names that are specific to each of the image that you have created in your AWS account. So I have given the link of this this website here. All right. After that, the problem that I faced was this one. All right. So I need to avoid this problem, and that is I need to change the permission of it. All right. So what I need to do, as you can see, that this is the permission that it is giving me. I have not the permission of accessing this file. So what I will do, I will change the permission. So how can I change the permission? I will simply clear this and chmod 0400, and then the file name is minikube.pem. All right. Now the permission is changed. After that, what I will do, I will execute the previous command again. Alright, so as you can see, now now this is the username that it is showing me, Ubuntu, and the private IP address. So if I clear this, and now you can see on your eyes that if I go to the instance page, you will see that this is the private IP address that it is showing me here, that this private IP address is logged in currently. Alright, so 172.31.35.139. 172.31.35.139. Alright, so it is working correctly. After that, what I need to do, I have followed these steps, and after that, let's go to the root user by using sudo su. Alright, so I'm currently present in my root user. After that, what I need to do is to install the Docker and update this terminal. Alright, so let's copy this and paste it here. Let's press enter on this. Alright. So it will take me some time to update this machine and install the Docker. So I will wait for it. Alright. So it is not taking that much time, but you need to wait for it until it is installed. Alright. So the next command, let's take a look at these commands. Then install the kubectl. Alright. So this is the command of the kubectl that you need to copy, and then you can paste it in the terminal to install it. After that, once it is installed, then install the Minikube. Alright, the kubectl is installed, and then the Minikube should be installed. Alright, so it is currently progressing. So after that, once the Minikube is installed, start it by writing this command. You need to install this command also, and after that, then you can install it. So what I will do, I will go to the terminal, and now it is installed. Clear this and execute this command, this one of the kubectl. And press enter on this. Now it is installed, and go to this Minikube command and copy this, and after that paste it here, and it will also be installed. Now as you can see that it is installed. After that, what I need to do is to install this contract web package. After click on this, and now it will also take some time. So it is done. What I need to do is to start this Minikube by using the VM driver Docker. So let's copy this, paste it here. Alright, this is the same issue as I have faced here, and I have given the image of it, this issue here also. So what I need to do is basically it is showing me, as if you take a look at this, if you take a look, exiting due to dev as root. So basically it is asking me to, the Docker driver should not be used with the root privileges. Because I am present in my root, as a root privilege, I am accessing the root privilege, so that's why it is not allowing me. So I will press Ctrl D, and I will go out from the root privilege, and now write clear. And after that, what I need to do is to copy the command again, Minikube start, and after that paste it here. Alright, and after that it is giving me another error. So what I will do, the exiting due to provider Docker new group. So I need to add some kind of groups, and then they will be working fine. So as you can see, this is the same error that I faced, and then I took a screenshot and then uploaded, gave it here, so in order to show you. So first of all, I will add a group by the name of Docker, paste it here, and this is already exists, so I will give the user, and after that new group could be the Docker. Alright, So these are the commands that needs to be executed, and after that let's clear this. If it is still not working and recovering, then visit this website, because I have faced this problem previously, and that's why I found the solution here. So as you can see, this is the user mode, this is the group Docker, and this is the new group Docker. I added these commands and it worked for me fine. Alright, so if you are still facing, then you can read this article further. Alright, so let's close this article because I have already given the link of this article. So what you need to do is to execute the command again. Alright, so let's click the, copy this command and paste it here. Now it should work fine. Alright, so it will take me some time. So it is working on it because it is consuming some data. It is requiring the CPU and the memory. So that's why I have used the T2 medium instance for this video. Alright, so let's wait for it and go further in it. After that, once it will work, then what you need to do is to check the status of it and then install the Helm and then change the mode of this file and then execute it, and after that it will be installed successfully, and then you can check the version of it. So let's wait for it until it works. So I will get back to you. As you can see that the Minikube started correctly and now it is working fine. So what I will do, I will simply clear this and now write the Minikube status, and it will give me the running status. As you can see, running, configured. Alright, so what I will do, I will simply copy this command of the Helm 3 and then paste it here. Once it is pasted, now as you can see that it will show me, if I type ls, you will see that this file is generated. And what I need to do is to first of all change the permission of this file in order to execute it. So I will change the permission and then execute this. So get helm, helm.sh. And now it is going to be downloaded, and then I can show this to you. So if you type which Helm, then it will show me the path of this Helm. Alright, as you can see that this is the path of the Helm, user local bin Helm. So now if I clear this and go to this Helm version, type it, copy this here and paste it, you will see that this is the version of the Helm. Alright. So this is how you can install the Helm. But before installing Helm, you need to keep this in mind that you need to install the Minikube that I have shown the process to you above. After that, what you need to do is to go to this, let's take a look at this. These are all the things. Alright, so this is the thing. These are the initial commands that I need to work on. So first of all, let's start from the Helm repo and the stable. These are this command. So basically it will create your first Helm chart by the name of stable. Alright, so let's copy this and I will show you that how you can create the charts and other things, etc. If I click on this, and now as you can see that stable has been added to your repositories. So if I type ls, you will see that it will not show you, but if you type this Helm repo list, it will show you. So Helm repo list, now you can see this table is added here, and now if I want to remove this, then I can also remove it. I can type Helm repo remove. Instead of Helm repo list, I will write the Helm repo remove and then the stable. This is the chart name. So as you can see that stable has been removed. So if I type Helm repo list again, as you can see there are no repositories to show. This is how you can install this and remove this. So after that, let's add this stable chart again because I need to work on this. After that, what you need to do is to again install the stable chart and then type the Helm search repo Jenkins. So what it will do, Helm search repo Jenkins. So what it will do, it will basically search the Jenkins from the repository. Alright, so as you can see that this is the Jenkins that it has searched for me in this chart, alright, that I have downloaded. So in this chart it will search basically this Jenkins package for me. And now it is found, what I need to do is to, similarly, I will write the search the Tomcat package. Alright. So I'm not installing these packages. Currently I'm just searching it whether it is found or not. So if I click on this, it will also take me some time, but as you can see that this is the stable Tomcat package that is present here this is the chart version 0.4.3. This is the app version and this is the description. Alright, and this is the name, stable Tomcat. Alright, not the Tomcat, but the stable / Tomcat is the name of this package. After that, let's clear this, but currently I'm not installing this. As you can see that it will search the Tomcat for you by the name of stable Tomcat and the stable Jenkins. After that, you can also search this Apache. If I paste this, you will see that there are multiple packages that are present here. Alright, so let's scroll on the left side, sorry. As you can see that these are the packages: Hadoop, Ignite, Jenkins, Kafka Manager, Spark, Superset, etc. Alright, so but currently I will install two packages that will be the Tomcat and Jenkins. So how will I do this? So first of all, I will show the values of these packages. So let's copy this Helm show values that I have shown you above also. Alright, these are the commands: Helm show values, chart, readme, all, etc. Alright. So let's scroll down, and now you can see that I have copied it, and let's paste it here. And now it will show you the values of the Tomcat before installation. I have told you before that it will not install the package. Instead, it will just show you the values. Alright. So similarly, if I type instead of writing this values, if I type all, it will show me all the values of this Tomcat. Alright, so it will take me some time. So as you can see that all the details of this package is shown to me here. Alright, this is how you can show the details. After that, what I need to do is to, let's enter the chart here, because it is also, instead of writing all, I will write chart. Now it will show me the chart here, and similarly if I write instead of chart, if I write readme, it will also give me the readme file data here. Alright, so as you can see that this is the data of the readme. So this is how you can explore and find the details of the chart that you want to. After that, what you need to do, these are the commands that I have executed. So what I need to do is to let's install this sudo tree. This is the tree package that you need to install in order to show the directories and files. So let's install this sudo apt install tree. So as you can see that it is installed. Let's clear this, and now what you need to do is to create a hello world chart. Alright, so I need to create another chart, and that is by the name of hello world. So if I click on this, you will see that the hello world chart is created. If I type ls, you will see that this hello world is created. After that, what I need to do is to type tree, and you will see that these are the files that are present inside this hello world chart. Alright, like chart.yml, charts, templates, tests, and the values, etc. Alright. After that, if you want to delete this hello world, you can also delete this by writing simply this command. Alright. Now if I type ls, you will see nothing here. Instead, this get helm .sh file. After that, if you want to get the let's say the details of the pods and the deployments, etc., you can copy this. I have shown you in the previous video of the Kubernetes that how you can get the pods, etc. But in the previous video, I just shown you that how you can get the pods or how you can get the deployments like this. But instead, I just want to get all the pods, nodes, and all the pods, deployment services, etc. So this will be shown to you here. All right. So currently there is only one service that is running by the name of Kubernetes. This is a cluster API. Type is a cluster API. Cluster API is this, external API, ports, edge, etc. Alright. So, but I need to create some more ports and deployment services, etc. So what I will do, I will install this package, and basically what it will do, it will release. I have shown you that the release name is this. I can name any name I can type any name if I want to, but I have named it Test Jenkins. This is for the Test Tomcat, but the chart name should be the same, like Stable Jenkins or Stable Tomcat. So let's copy this, paste it here, and after that what I will do, I will press enter on this, and now as you can see that the chart is created. So if I type kubectl get all, you will see that there is no, sorry, I have misspelled it, kubectl. So as you can see that there was only one service that was running, but now there are multiple services. Service Test Jenkins, Test Jenkins agent, this is the deployment, this is the replica set that is running. But currently it is not ready. This is the port. Alright, this is not ready because it is giving me the message, so it will take some time, so I need to wait for it. Similarly, if I want to install the Tomcat, so I can copy this. Alright, Helm install, this is the package release name. Alright, this is the release name that I can name anything that I want, and this is the chart name. Alright, so I can copy this, and once it is copied, let's paste it here. And now it will also take some time to install it. And now what I will do, I will write kubectl get all. Alright, so I again misspelled it. Kubectl get all. As you can see that these are the this is the Test Tomcat, this is the Test Jenkins. Alright, so it is currently running, it is initializing, so I need to wait for this also. And after that, these are the Jenkins services, but this is the Tomcat service, Test Tomcat that I have created. And this is the type, these are the type cluster IP, but the Test Tomcat has a type load balancer. These are the cluster IP addresses, external IP, and ports, and the age. And similarly, this is the deployment of the Test Jenkins, and this is deployment of the Test Tomcat. And this is the replica set of the Jenkins and Test Tomcat. So this is how it will work. Basically, it will download all the services, deployments, replica sets, pod, etc. Alright, so now you don't need to create the pod one by one or the deployments one by one. What you will do is to just install the chart, and with the help of that chart, it will directly install all the pod services for you automatically. So you don't need to manually create these pods or deployments of the services one by one manually. So this will make it easy for you. After that, what I will do is to, I have shown you that you need to type this kubectl get all again, and it will show you all the data like pods, deployments, etc. of the charts that you have created. Alright. So after that, the next command is the Helm list. So if I copy this, so basically it will show you the release's name. Alright, as you can see that the ports are not shown to me here. Instead, only the release's name are shown to me here, like the Test Jenkins and the Test Tomcats. And if you want to take a look at the ports deployment services, then you can type the kubectl get ports. Alright, that I have shown you in previously, this one. Alright, and after that, if you want to, let's say, delete the release, how can you do this? You will simply copy this Helm delete and the Test Jenkins. If I press enter on this, as you can see that it is uninstalled. If I clear this and write Helm list, you will see that currently only one release is present. Similarly, if I type kubectl get all, you will also see that only one release is present. The Test Jenkins is not present in the pod, in the services, in the deployments, nor either in the replica sets. So the Test Jenkins is gone. This is how you can delete the release if you want to. Alright, so you can also dry run the command. It means that the command won't be executed, but it will show you the output that if that command is executed, then the result will be like this. Alright, so basically it will not execute the command, but it will only show you the values of it. Alright, so how you can dry run the command? So let's execute this command. Helm install dry run test chart. Alright, so now you need to keep this in mind. So if I take a look at this Helm list, as you can see that the release name is Test Tomcat. Alright, but I want to install the same chart with the help with the different name like test chart. Alright, this is Test Tomcat, this is the test chart, but both are taken from this same chart, that is stable/Tomcat. Alright, so what I will do, I will basically only show you the information of this test chart, but not install this. So I will just copy this using the dry run command. Alright, as you can see that this is the dry run command that is executed. It will basically show you the data instead of executing this command. So let's click on this. Alright, as you can see that these are the data that is present here, but it will not show me, it will not execute this test chart. Why? Because I have just dry run it. So if I type Helm list, it will show me the test tomcat and not the test chart, because I have not installed it. After that, what you need to do is to delete this tomcat also, test tomcat, alright, that I have created. So let's delete it. Sorry. It is executed by my mistake, so sorry about that. After that, what I need to do is to copy this and delete this test tomcat also. As you can see that it is not present here. So if I type Helm list, no resource is present, sorry, release is present. If I type kubectl get all, you will also see that only the Kubernetes service is present here. All the releases are gone. Alright, so what I need to do is to basically show you another command, that is the this command that I have previously shown you, that you can set out the time also if you want to execute some kind of release or if you want to deploy it. So what it will mean that basically it will create the chart, or it will create the release, but it will wait it for some second, or wait for some second. Alright, as you can see that Helm install, wait, timeout 20 seconds, then test tomcat, that I need to create another one, and then the stable.tomcat/tomcat. So basically it will wait for 20 seconds and then it will execute this. So let's copy this, and first of all let's clear this just to make it clear, and then execute this. But instead of 20 seconds, I will write 10 seconds. So it will take me only 10 seconds to create this test tomcat again. Alright, so now it is taking some time, so wait for it for 10 seconds. Now as you can see that it is giving me the installation field, but if I type Helm list, as you can see the test tomcat is created, and now if I type kubectl and get all, you will, oh sorry, I again misspelled it, so it is my spelling mistake, sorry about that. But as you can see that 29 seconds ago this test tomcat is created. The same, the pod, the service, the pod 29 seconds ago, the deployment 29 seconds ago, replica set 29 seconds ago. So these are all the things that are created now, but they are executed and they are created after 10 seconds or 20 seconds that you want to mention. Alright, so this is the thing that I have explained to you in the beginning of the video. After that, these are the commands that I have executed. Now what you need to do is to, let's say, if you want to mention the version of this test tomcat or any other release that you want to install. So how you can give the version of it? You will write the version, hyphen version, and then the version here. Alright, so all the command will be the same, but you need to write this extra command, that is version, and then the version that you will give. So if I type Helm list, you will see that this is the version here. Alright, tomcat 0.4.3. Alright, so what I will do, I will write Helm install. Now the name of the tomcat release is test chart, because I have already created this test tomcat. So I will write this test chart, and then the stable tomcat, and then the hyphen version, and then the version of this 0.4.0. So I will basically install the previous version of this tomcat instead of installing this new version. So what I will do, I will click on this. Now there will be two tomcats, there will be two releases that will be present. If I type Helm list again, you will see that this is the test tomcat, this is the test chart. Alright, and this is the 0.4.0, 0.4.0, this is 0.4.3. Alright, so this is how it will work. After that, what you need to do is to basically, this is how it will you will install it and get the different version of the any package or any release that you want to install. So now let's take a look at the another option, that is change the configuration during installation. Alright, so this is an important concept that you need to keep in mind. So if you want to set parameters or change the configuration data during the installation, then there are two ways. Alright, so during the installation, if you want to set some kind of parameters, then there are two ways. The first one is the set. Basically, the set means that you will give the command in this command line tool, and the second one is the values, that you will give the commands in a YAML file that will be executed in during the installation. Alright, so a set is used for the temporary purpose that you want to just give one command, but if you want to execute multiple commands, then you would have to write the YAML file for it, in which you will execute multiple commands during the installation. So let's take a look at the set. Set specifies the command in the command line that needs to be executed during the installation, and the value specifies the YAML file that contains a list of commands to be executed. It will work when you first install your chart. Alright, so after that, what you need to do, first delete all of the releases by typing this command. Alright, so I have shown you that how you can delete the release. Then I will write helm delete, and then test chart, and similarly it will be uninstalled, and now I will do test tomcat, and this is also going to be deleted. If I type helm list, you will see nothing. Alright, so what you will do, if you scroll up, you will see that under the if I execute this command, alright, so this show command will be used to execute the find the values before running it, alright, before executing this chart or this release. It will show me the values of it only. Alright, so what I will do, I will simply paste this and show you the values that this tomcat contains. Alright, so as you can see that if I type go scroll up, you will see that the service type has a load balancer. So I need to change this. How can I change this? There are two ways that I have shown you, that either I can change on the command line through the set parameter, or either I can change it with the values through in the YAML file that I will write it. So I will use the set command for it here. So instead of writing the load balancer, I will change it to node port. Alright, so here I have written it also at write this command. Alright, so if you scroll up, you will see that under the service there is a type load balancer that you need to change in the during the installation in the command line. So how can I change this? Helm install, the release name could be anything, alright, and the stable tomcat, and then the set parameter that I have written here. Service dot type, alright, inside the service, as you can see that this is the server. Inside this service there is a type, and this type is equal to load balancer. So I will change it to node port. So let's service type is equal to node port, and now the service type load balancer is replaced with node port in the command line. So let's copy this and execute this command. But before executing, let's clear this and paste it here. If I press enter on this, you will see that there is no such file or directory because I have not named it. So I will first of all name this release name like the new release. Alright, new release. Alright, so let's install it, and now you will see that if I type clear, and then if I type this helm get all values or values only, so what you will do, helm get values, and the release name is new release. Alright, new release. You will see that the type is node port. If I show you this, let's show you now the service type load balancer is replaced with. Alright, so I can get all the values also if I want to. So let's get all the values. Get values, instead of writing values, I will write all. As you can see that all the values are shown to me, but if I scroll up, you will see that here is the service. Alright, if I scroll up, here I need to find it, so let's find it. This is the service, not port. This should be somewhere else, maybe. I think that that thing that I have missed. Tomcat and deployment. This is the type. Node port. All right. This is the service. I think this is the node port, and this is the thing. This is the type that I have missed it. All right. So this is now the node port that is replaced. The load balancer is replaced with this node port. All right. And nothing I find somewhere else that node port, whether the node port is present somewhere else. I didn't find it here. So I think that one was the node port that is newly created. All right. So this is how it will work, but I have shown you in the values that how it will work. So if I type get values, you will see that inside the service type is node port. I have shown you here also. So it is working fine. After that, what you need to do is to Helm list. You will see that there is a new release. All right. Helm list. There is a new release by the name of new release. All right. And the revision is 1. A chart is this, updated, deployed, status, app version. All right. And what you need to do is to check the status of this release. All right. So how can I check the status? Helm status release is new release. I can also check the status of this. All right. Deployed, status, namespace, default. After that, what you need to do is to check the history. I can also check the history of this. If I type, instead of status, I will write history. You will see that this is the history, revision 1, install complete. All right, all the details that were present in the Helm list are also present here. And now what I will do, I will basically install the old version of the release that I have shown you previously. All right, so I will install the previous version. Currently, there is updated version 0.4.3. And now I will install the 0.4.0. So let's install this by the name of test chart. All right. After that, if I type Helm list, you will see that there are two releases present here. And what I need to do is to, let's say if I want name. So it will upgrade the release with that chart. So what I will do, I will simply write this, paste this, copy this command and paste it here. And change the name of this release because I have named it test chart. So as you can see that the test chart has the version 0.4.0. But I will upgrade it and both of the version will be 0.4.3. So let's press enter on this. And now if I type Helm list again, you will see that both of the version test chart is now updated. Alright, this is how you will update it, by using this upgrade command. But let's say if I have updated and then I want to roll back or move back from the new version to the previous version, how can I do this? As you can see, the first thing that I want to show you is the revision. Alright, the revision is basically showing you that this chart has been deployed 2 times. The first time it was deployed when it was created as a previous version, and the second time it was deployed when the new version is added to it and it is upgraded. So it will show you the revision 2 times. And this command is basically the rollback that I want to move back to the previous version. So if I move back, then the revision will be 3. So let's go to this Helm rollback, and then, sorry, I need to. Let's paste it here and now give the release name. So the release name is test chart. Alright, happy helming. Rollback was success. So if I click on this Helm list, you will see that I'm rolled back or the test chart is rolled back to the previous version again, and the revision is 3. Because 3 times it is deployed. That's why it is showing me. But the name release is only deployed once. Alright. So this is how you can do this. After that, let's take a look at some of the other commands that will be used. So go to Helmhub or Artifacthub using this website, and there you will find many charts, and search the MySQL chart and download it using the following command. So if I click on this, you will see that I'm currently present in the Artifacthub. So basically the Artifacthub is was previously named as a Helmhub, but now it is named as a Artifacthub. So if I type MySQL, you will see that there are multiple charts that are present here, but I will open this first one by the Bitnami. Alright, and what I will do, I will basically install the MySQL chart. So here are some of the two commands that I can use to install the MySQL. So let's copy this. I have written these commands also here. So let's paste it here. Alright, so it is now added. If I type, let's move to the next command and then I will show you. So let's install it here. Now it is installed. Alright, so after that what you need to do is you can delete the chart by the following command. If I type Helm list, you will see that this my release, alright, this is created. Alright, so if I type kubectl get all, you will see that MySQL chart has some nodes that are already present, some services, some nodes. Alright, this is the MySQL pod, sorry, the pod, not the nodes. This is the MySQL services. The apps are not present, so, alright, and deployments are not present, but the let's say the replica set is present here of the new release. This is the new release. This is the new release of the Tomcat, but they are the Tomcat, but they have not the they have only the pod, the services, but not the deployment and the replica set, but they have the stateful set also. That is not present in Tomcat or Jenkins, etc. So basically this is something new that is present in the MySQL chart. So basically you have installed the chart and all the pods and all the services or deployments, all the things are relevant to the Kubernetes are also deployed automatically. So you don't need to create multiple times. So this is a very efficient thing that is present in this Helm. Alright. So and I have shown you that how the Helm list will create the release for you, my release. Basically, as you can see, that this is the my release or any kind of release name that is given to it here. So it is now given to it here, my release. So that's why it is showing me my release here. Alright. So that's awesome. After that, you can also delete the my release also if you want to. I can delete this from the chart. Alright. Let's delete this. Now if I type Helm list, you will see that the my release is not present here. Alright, and I can check the history of it. If I want to, I have shown you. And after that, if I want to get the new version of it, I can also get the new version of it. Here you can see the versions of it also. Where are the versions? So let's scroll up. Maybe I have not found it here. So where can I find it here? Alright, so these are the chart versions that are here. Alright, 9.4.4, 9.4.3, 9.4.2. So this is these are the versions that you can install. If you want to, you will write, let's say 9.4.2. What you will do, I have shown you before that Helm install my release. That could be any release name, my repo, and then the MySQL. Alright, that is here, present here, my repo, MySQL. And then what you will do is basically you will, let's go to this version and then the version. Alright, hyphen version, and then the version is 9.4.2. These are the commands that I have written here. And once it is installed, you will check the Helm list and then it will be shown to you here. And after that, you can also do this all the commands like rollback or upgrade in this MySQL chart also if you want to, but I'm not going to show you. I have done it also. So you just need to write this command, give the version of it or the previous version or the updated version if you want to, and then install it. And after that, let's take a look at the Helm pool. So this is the last command that I'm going to show you. So the Helm pool will basically download the tar file of a chart from a repository. So the chart name is stable.tomcat. Alright. So Helm pool, so let's write this, clear Helm pull, and the chart name, let's say the Tomcat, because that's what I'm using. So I can use any of the chart name like myrole SQL or stable Jenkins, any of the command, but I'm currently using Tomcat, so don't worry about it. So I'm just trying to show you this pull command, that how it will work. So Helm, pull, and the stable Tomcat. Alright, and what it will do, it will basically install the tar file for you, download the tar file of a chart from a repository, alright, like this one. So if I type this command like Tomcat, alright, it will show me this Tomcat chart, and now this file, as you can see, this file or the tar file of this library or the chart will be downloaded to my with the help of my this command line in the AWS server. Alright, so this is how I can pull the chart in this terminal. So if I type ls, you will see that this is the file that is downloaded from this chart or from this Artifacthub to my local machine here. Alright, this is how you can do this. Similarly, if you want to, let's say, untar the file, you also want to download the tar file from a chart of repository, and you also want to untar it. As you can see that it is tarred, not untarred. So I also want to untar it also. So what I will do, I will write the -untar. So now if I wait for it and type ls, you will see that this tar file is now untarred into Tomcat. And now if I type tree, you will see that all the files that are present here as shown to me here, Tomcat. Alright, this is how you can install the chart with the help of a terminal also if you want to, but you can also download the template or install it here from also. Alright, so this is a shortcut way that I have shown you. And after that, you can install the chart from the local chart archive also. So let's say if you want to release something. So let's see, if I write a Helm list, you will see that there are 2 releases. What was the way to install these releases? The way was Helm install, and the release name, like let's say what should be the name of this release? Like I don't know. I don't know. Sorry, it is not working properly, so I have to wait for it because it is overloaded. I don't know. Alright, so this is the name of the release. And then what I will do, I will write the stable and then the Tomcat. Alright, this is the way through which you can install the release. But let's say if I don't want to use the chart name here, how can I do this? I will write this tar file also. Alright, so this is also a way through which you can install the release if you want to. So I will mention the tar file here, and now if I press enter on this, so this char is deprecated. So what I will do, I will change the name of it. Let's say if I write don't, maybe it will install. So now it is going to be installed, so let's wait for it. And now it is installed. If I type Helm list, now you can see that don't release is installed with the help of this tar file. So I don't need to mention every time the stable Tomcat every time. So I can also do this. Alright, and I also can install the release from an unpacked chart directory like this one. Alright, Helm install release name. Alright, after that I don't need to mention this also. Release name could be anything. And let's see if I want to write Helm install release name new release like this one. I can also do this, but it is giving me an error because I have written it wrong. Helm install release name, but I didn't mention the this chart name, so it should be ignored here. Release name could be anything, so I will delete this, so I don't need to worry about it because I have written it wrong. Alright, so let's do this. So maybe I could let's give it a try because I didn't give it a try. Let's write release, my release, and let's write Tomcat because this is the unpacked or the untarred file that I have written here. Alright, so this is also working. Alright, so this is fine. I need to make some edits here like the untarred file. untar directory. I didn't write there, right? Untar directory. So now if I write the untar directory or the tar directory, I can create these releases with the help of any one of them instead of writing the stable tomcat. Alright, so if I type helm list, you can see that this new release is also created. Alright, that's how it will work. Alright, so that's it for now because all the commands are executed here. Alright, and I will scroll up, and this is my 60th video of DevOps. So the series of the 60 days DevOps is ended. So I'm really happy about this. So I will first of all select this and stop this instance. And once this instance is stopped, I will delete it also. All right, because I don't need to. I don't need it much further. All right. So that's how it will work, and that's the series of the 60 days DevOps ended. And I'm really happy about this. So I hope you like this video. So if you liked it, then make sure to subscribe to my channel. And if you have any questions, then ask those questions in the comment section below. I'll be happy to answer all of them. So till then, goodbye.